This is News Trail, your daily dose.
Welcome to News Trail. This Monday, 26 January 2026. I am Adetola Kayode. President Bola Tinubu is set to depart Abuja for a state visit to the Republic of Turkey as part of efforts to strengthen bilateral relations between both countries. Presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga says the visit is aimed at deepening cooperation in key sectors including security, education, social development, innovation, and aviation. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had earlier visited in 2021, which reinforced diplomatic ties between Abuja and Ankara. During President Tinubu's visit, both countries are expected to hold strategic political and diplomatic engagements focused on shared interest in finance, communication, trade, and investment. The program, which also feature meetings between senior government officials from both nations with the Business Forum holding on the sidelines, bringing together Nigerian and Turkish investors to explore opportunities for mutual economic growth. Mr. President will be accompanied by some corresponding ministers and his National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. A 30-year-old Brazilian woman, Ingrid Benavides, has been arrested at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, after operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency intercepted 30.09 kilograms of heroin concealed in factory-sealed coffee packs valued at over 3 billion naira. The suspect, a private security officer in Brazil, was arrested on Friday, January 23, 2026, upon arrival in Abuja aboard Qatar Airways following intelligence-led surveillance. NDLEA spokesperson Femi Babafemi said a search of two checked-in bags revealed 21 factory-sealed packs of Brazilian coffee, which upon inspection were found to contain white substances that later tested positive to heroin. Babafemi said during preliminary interrogation, Benavides claimed she brought the illicit drugs into Nigeria under the guise of visiting the country for holidays. Babafemi added that other intelligence-led operations across the country led to the arrest of multiple suspects and the seizure of large quantities of illicit drugs, including tramadol, skunk, pentazocine injections, cannabis seeds, and codeine syrup in Lagos, Borno, Niger, Ekiti, Edo, Kano, Oyo, Benue, Delta, and Ondo states. A great blow has hit Arsenal's Premier League title charge as Manchester United's Matheus Cunha's superb strike clinched a thrilling 3-2 win over the leaders on Sunday. Lisandro Martinez's own goal put Arsenal ahead at the Emirates Stadium, but Brian Belmo equalized before half-time. Patrick Dogu's brilliant blast gave United the lead after the interval until Mikel Merino's late leveler looked to have rescued a point for Arsenal. In a dramatic finish, Brazilian forward Cunha bagged the winner with an eye-catching drive 3 minutes from full-time. It was Arsenal's first defeat in 13 games in all competitions since losing at Aston Villa in December. The Gunners lost at home for the first time in 18 matches in all competitions since losing to Bournemouth in May. Arsenal are now just 4 points above second-place Manchester City and third-place Aston Villa, who both closed the gap with wins against Wolves and Newcastle. Protests continued in Minneapolis and other U.S. cities on Sunday over the fatal shooting of 37-year-old intensive care nurse Alex Pretty by immigration agents. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said America is at an inflection point with repeated calls for U.S. President Donald Trump to remove federal immigration agents from the city. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said Pretty was shot on Saturday because he was brandishing a gun. Local authorities deny this, adding that the gun was legally registered after the gun was removed. Trump has signaled that he might be willing to eventually withdraw ICE agents from Minneapolis area, but has not given a time frame. Multiple vigils were held for Pretty in Minneapolis over the weekend. He is the second person to be fatally shot in the city during the Trump administration's immigration enforcement crackdown this month. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, be mindful. The people who know the least about you always have the most to say. Have a terrific week ahead.